Hello and welcome to Dad's Job podcast. This is a live reaction. As you can see, I'm fucking roasting in my car. It is so hot. I'm going to turn the air on in a minute. But no, I'm just doing a live reaction really to the latest breaking news that West Ham release four players, are set to release four players this year, which will be Aaron Cresswell, Lukas Fabianski, Vladimir Coufal, and Danny Ings. Now, these are all players that have got contracts expiring at the end of June, and they have been very, very loyal servants to the club. I mean, with the exception of Danny Ings, I think he has kind of come a cropper to not suiting the style of play, but he's come in on a big wage, not really been played, and I think that's his time has come to an end. But the other three, also a shout out to Danny Ings because I think he scored a goal in our European campaign, so he contributed to the cup win. So he is will always be remembered for one, earning a hell of a lot of money, but also being a vital part in that Europa Conference League winning team. But massive shout outs go out to our second longest serving hammer in the Premier League, which is Aaron Cresswell. His 11-year stay at West Ham will come to an end this season. Again, one of the very few players that have played or transitioned from the Upton Park days to London Stadium, which would leave Mikel Antonio, if he gets given his new contract, to be that last player to do that. But Aaron Cresswell has been, brilliant, and it's such a shame that testimonials don't occur nowadays, because I think he's very, very rewarding of that, and as I say, been one of our best ever left backs at the club, in my opinion. Yeah, I just like I say, such a shame. Great character around the dressing room. Bear in mind that we got him from Ipswich for a mere £4 million. Under Sam Allardyce, he's grown to be a very, very loved player at the club. Lukas Fabianski will also depart this summer. Currently, the Premier League's oldest player at the age of 40. He's dropped down the pecking order since Areola came in, resulted to being the number two. But in my opinion, I think despite his age, he has put in some fantastic performances over the past couple of seasons, and has warranted his extended stay as every year goes on. But I think it's come to a time now where he wants to be playing more regular football, whether it's at a lower league level or not, or even abroad to some extent. At 40 years of age, he's clearly still got it, but it just depends on what type of top flight football he wants to be playing in. I'll be very interested to keep an eye on his developments in terms of where he goes in his career next. But him being a number two at West Ham is just not gonna cut it for him, and I wish him all the best. And Vladimir Coufal, again, one of those players that come in completely off the radar for a Thomas Souček recommendation. He come for a mere £5 million in 2020, I believe. He has been probably one of our best right backs in recent times. Let's say to come from the Czech league at Slavia Prague as Thomas Coufal's best mate for £5 million. You can't buy players for £5 million and have an impact as much as Vladimir Coufal has had. Sadly, he's been thrown down the pecking order through the change of style of play at West Ham, with Aaron Wan-Bissaka taking up that right hand side, and a clear sort of gentleman's disagreement as such between himself and Potter by not operating as a right-sided centre half or a wing back. But Vlad, he comes to West Ham as an unknown. He goes pretty much as a club as one of the club legends, really. Effectively, he's in my eyes, he's up there, one of the best defenders that we've had at the club over the past 40 years, because he's come back and won a major trophy for this club. starting in that game, and his deliveries and his assists for throughout his tenure at the club has been fantastic. And but when you look at players that kind of come in and they don't really know, and they want to learn about the club, they want to educate themselves, and he was that type of player. I mean, he used to post social media photos of him doing bowling tours or going around to bowling pubs and just understanding what the culture of the fan base is like, and he fully understood it. He fully understood it. Again, I think he's still got a bit left off her in the tank. He could probably play for a bottom half team in the Premier League, but it wouldn't surprise me if he ventured off into the Serie A playing for someone like Lazio. Again, I think he has got very much a lot left to offer, and I'll be very interested to keep in touch of his developments in the future. But those four players, fantastic for the club. I wish them all the best. And the timings of this announcement, which was broken on the official West Ham website, comes 3 games before the end of the season. So after this weekend, where we've got Man United, our next or last home game will be at against Nottingham Forest. So the fan base will have opportunity to say thank you and goodbye to these 4 fantastic players. That's my reaction. That was breaking news, but actually broke just an hour ago. Looking forward to seeing who their replacements are in the summer. But driving but listening. Thanks for your comments, guys. It's much appreciated. And that's it for me. Over and out. Just a quick video. Drop us your comments and your likes, and I'm going to get out of this car because I'm absolutely sweating. Have a good weekend, people. Ta-ra.